What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the DUNKTOBER cards coming to NBA 2K25 MyTEAM today, as well as what is this DUNKTOBER event. Now, when the DUNKTOBER event is put in the game, I will be uploading a video specifically on that as well. Now, again, cards will come out here shortly, so we'll again look at things. And also, is there going to be any new free grind as well? All of those things we will look at and talk about. But first order of business to go today is to go over the 22 new cards added into the game. We're going to start off on page 1 and then go on from there, starting with the worst cards in the, or not the worst cards in the set. D Brown, 6'2", Emerald, 84 3-ball, 89 ball handle. For offline modes, he seems like he could be okay. But that's just for offline modes, only 8 total badges. That card kind of stinks. Hamidou Diallo, 6'5", can't shoot, doesn't play that good at defense, 85 speed. This card is horrible, man. Shout out Unbeatable Jacob, man. Hamidou Diallo stinks. Nate Robinson is 5'9", 85 3-ball, 86 ball handle. I mean, we've gone through 3 cards, and I don't even know what I can say about these 3 cards so far. Shawn Kemp up next, 6'10", 78 3-ball, 95 standing driving dunk. Defensively, that's going to be the problem for Shawn Kemp. His defense is not ideal. 78 speed. It's okay, not great. Badge-wise, okay, not great. I mean, Shawn Kemp's fine. Don't get it twisted. He's fine. But even if you compare Shawn Kemp, and you guys are going to hate me when I say this. If you compare defensively and rebounding Shawn Kemp to this card right here and Pervis Ellison, I'm telling you, Pervis is way better. Pervis is 6'10", same height, and defensively rebounding is way better than Shawn Kemp. I'm telling you right now, Pervis Ellison is better than Shawn Kemp. I do not care what everybody else says. That is the straight truth. Tell me how I'm wrong. Defensively, badge-wise, I think he has, what, the same amount of badges. I mean, that's just me. Kenyon Martin up next. 6'9" at the power forward position, 79 3-ball, 86 ball handle. Defensively really good, rebounding wise really good. This is the type of card that I can't say Pervis is better than. Kenyon Martin is a beast. Have posterizer, pogo, rebound, as well as physical finisher, lightning launch. Total of 25 badges. Does come with a lot of good badges. It's tough though right now because nobody in the game has on-ball menace, and that is such an important badge. Nobody has it. It's kind of a tough situation, but Kenyon Martin is an absolute beast. Going to be relatively expensive. Billy Thompson, 75 3-ball, defensively stinks. Rebounding wise is okay. I'm not going to spend any time talking about him. He stinks. Larry Nance Jr., he is pretty solid, and I'll hype up Larry Nance Jr. a little bit more in a second, but I want to start with this. Decent rebounder, decent defense. He is going to have a decent 3-ball, 75 3-ball, as well as good driving dunk. Badge-wise, okay. I don't necessarily think this card is perfect, but he's another one of those budget guys that you guys can get for relatively cheap that can play at a really solid level. Stromile Swift, 6'10", 31 3-ball. I was hoping Stromile Swift could be it. 31 3-ball is crazy, though. Like, at least give him a 3-ball that I can green with. I was hoping Stromile Swift would be a little bit better, but that 31 3-ball is crazy. Defensively solid, speed solid, rebounding wise solid. 31 3-ball is crazy. Shannon Sharp's not good. It really relies defensively. He's just really bad. 2 total badges. Miles Bridges, 6'7", 78 3-ball. Really horrible defensively, another really bad card. Fred Jones up next, 6'2", 64 3-ball. Card stinks. Kenyon Martin Jr., 6'6", 73 ball. Defensively stinks. Card stinks. Dennis Smith Jr., 6'2", good 3-ball. Obviously can dunk the ball. Defensively, not great. 5 total badges. Yikes. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I might have to pick him up for my bench unit so I can have, you know, a cheerleader on my bench. But other than that, Giannis stinks. He is not going to play for anybody. Now we get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Andrew Wiggins, 6'8", and 87 3-ball, 86 ball handle. Defensively, really good. And I have said that I'm not a fan of Andrew Wiggins' release. And I'm really not a big fan of his release. I'm really not. But I will say this about him. He has really good Hall of Famers. He has really good badge count. He's 6'8" at the 2. I think the pros outweigh the cons with Andrew Wiggins, right? Like in past years' games, he was 6'7". Now he's 6'8". You put a couple of badges on this card. I think he's going to be one of the best shooting guards in the game. I don't love his release. Make note of that. But everything else about Andrew Wiggins, going to be really good. The franchise, Steve Francis, 6'3", 77 3-ball. Obviously, driving dunk is good. Defensively, he's not that bad. 88 speed, 85 steal, 78 perimeter, good ball handle. Badge-wise, though, he's just not great. Again, none of these cards have the on-ball menace badge. If you have any of these on-ball menace badges, I'm telling you, these cards should go for a crazy amount because none of these cards have this badge. And genuinely, this badge should be really expensive. Now, I don't know exactly how expensive it is right now. It's honestly not that OD. 5,000 coins to me really is not super bad for on-ball menace. But the hard part is when you talk about silver and gold on-ball menace, I mean, silver's not bad either. So really, for 10,000 coins, you can upgrade somebody's on-ball menace to silver, which, again, it is still expensive, but it's not crazy. It's not like it's, you know, a crazy amount. Honestly, you can upgrade it to gold for a decent amount. It's really not as expensive as I thought it would be. It could obviously go up today. I don't know if I'm gonna, you know, invest any currency into this, but definitely, even though it's somewhat affordable, still 15,000 coins, 15,000 MT to get somebody's on-ball menace from nothing to gold, and that still is a lot of coins. Dominic Wilkins, 6'8", 79 3-ball. Ball hand was not great, defensively not great, 87 speed. Badge-wise, I'm not impressed. Dominic Wilkins stinks. Donovan Mitchell up next. 6'1", 88 3-ball, 92 driving dunk, good ball handle, good steal, good perimeter, good speed. The more I look at Donovan Mitchell, the more I don't hate this card. I just go back to this. How does he compare to Chris Paul? We'll talk about it here in a second. Badge-wise, comes with 19 badges. Honestly, okay badge-wise, especially if you do fully badge all of these things up. He's going to be solid. Give him that on-ball menace. Give him a couple other badges. He's going to be solid. My thing is this, though. When you compare that Donovan Mitchell to Chris Paul, I just don't know how I can say, and I don't even know what set Chris Paul came out in. Barbecue Buckets, is this where he was? No. NBA All-Star history, I don't even know where Chris Paul came out. But if you do compare the cards, I think Chris Paul just is better. And I know, you know, it's kind of a tough situation when you're comparing the two cards, but that's where I'm at with things. Like, I just think Chris Paul, when you compare the cards side by side, is a better card than Donovan Mitchell. And so that's where I'm at. Donovan should be cheaper than Chris Paul. And if he is, might be worth the pickup. I don't hate Donovan Mitchell, but it's just tough when Chris Paul is in the game. Or Jalen Green. Jalen Green, 6'4", 92 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, good ball handle, defensively, just as good as Donovan Mitchell. Badge-wise, better than Donovan Mitchell. And so at this stage, I'd even go as far as to saying Jalen Green's better than Donovan Mitchell. I don't know. Maybe I'll be wrong, but he's 6'4", smooth release, solid on the court. I think Jalen Green's going to be solid as well. So within the diamonds, I mean, Jalen Green's really good. Andrew Wiggins is really good. And Donovan Mitchell's okay. He's not horrible. And I love Kenyon Martin. Don't love Shawn Kemp. Then you see the peak diamonds. Giannis, I don't know what you want me to say. 6'11", 67 3-ball. Everything else is basically perfect about this card. Can't really say anything bad about him. Has nearly every badge in the entire game. Give him set shot specialist, whatever other badges you want. Giannis is going to be Giannis. I mean, this card is going to be probably upwards of 1 million coins in the game today. Like, genuinely, he is going to not be cheap whatsoever. But Giannis is going to be really, really good on this game. Then there's Paul George, can play the shooting guard position, 95 3-ball, 97 driving dunk, 94 ball handle, defensively perfect. Paul George is the best card that's coming out today by a wide margin. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat things. This is by far and away the best card that's coming out today, and it's not even particularly close. If you look at his stats, he's got the best stats. If you look at his badges, he's got the best badges. He is the most complete card that comes out today. Then we see Dwyane Wade, 6'4", 84 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, good ball handle, defensively solid. Look, I like Dwyane Wade, but he's not as good as like a Paul George. The one thing I will say is D-Wade's Hall of Fame badges are absolutely insanely good. He is 6'4" at the point guard position. He is going to be good. But if I was to splurge on a pink diamond, it would be Paul George. If I was to splurge on a diamond, it'd probably be... it's tough. I mean, maybe Kenyon Martin, maybe Andrew Wiggins, even Jalen Green. Like, there are some solid diamonds today. As far as budget cards, Larry Nance Jr. is really taking the cake. I don't hate Stromile Swift, just wish his 3-ball was a little bit higher. That's what I've got for Worth It today. Let me know your thoughts on these cards down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.